You know, this is a video that honestly I should have made after the Eagles won the Super Bowl last season. But I was like, you know, I'm going to be humbled. I'm going to be humble because this is going to burn the ass of every Cowboys fan, and there's no need to throw more gas on the fire. Who comes to this channel for humble? How the hell have I not dumped a gallon of gasoline on that shit pile of the fan base? Anyway, hello Cowboys fans. What you been doing the last 23 seasons, huh? The Cowboys to this day, to people like me and other Eagles fans, and to any other team that doesn't have as many rings as them, bring up the whole rings thing. The whole rings thing. Congratulations on getting your first ring, Eagles fans. We got 5! We got 5! You know what? This is like the guy who will show you pictures of these hot girls. Like, yo, look at this. I tapped that. Here's another picture. Tap that ass too. What'd you think of that? Yeah. Isn't she banging? Yeah. You want to hit that, don't you? You want to hit that, don't you? When'd you hit that? That was back in the 90s and 70s. What does she look like now? Now, I know banging chicks and Super Bowls aren't exactly the same thing, but you get what I'm saying when you see how pathetically desperate it is to glom onto the past and act like, yeah, I'm going to impress the shit out of people with today. Congratulations. You scored a lot in the past, Dallas. Get a cookie, sit down, and shut your pie hole. Now, talking about the Dallas Cowboys just wakes me up. Now, the Seattle Seahawks, I don't know if you noticed this, but a couple years ago, they just won a Super Bowl. And I can remember watching that going like, oh man, it's another team winning their first Super Bowl. Why can't it be my Eagles? I was a bit jealous, but I was proud for the team too. You know, anytime a franchise gets their first title, and even when the Washington Capitals give a shit less about hockey, just knowing that they finally won a Stanley Cup, it's like, good for you! Good for you! Going back to the Seahawks, when they won, they have another team in their division in the NFC West named the San Francisco 49ers, who I believe have 5 rings as well. And honestly, they haven't won much since the Dallas Cowboys were winning titles. So, you know, it's been a bit of a stretch for the 49ers to be bragging about rings here. But I remember when the Seattle Seahawks won, I'd be damned if I saw any 49ers fans going, congratulations, Seahawks, on your 1 ring. Let us know when you got 5. Now, I'm sure it happened, but here's the thing. Once the Eagles finally won one, the resonance was so deafening, so concerted, so repeated by so many fans in that goddamn Dallas Cowboys fan base that you could not hear it. 5 rings, we still got 5 rings over here. Okay, we heard you. Jesus Christ, Cowboy fans. We're aware of that. But the bottom line is, you haven't been laid in 23 seasons, so shut up! They're just the one fan base that does this. They're the one fan base where it's like, well, I was born in North Carolina and I'm going to be a Cowboys fan because when I was growing up in the 80s, we didn't have a football team in the Carolinas, so I adopted America's team. Oh, wow. You went and adopted the multi-Super Bowl winning team, America's team? Wow. You went out on a stretch to root for them. I saw them win 3 rings in the 90s. Yeah. I'm a hard-fought fan, man, yeah! I grew up in North Carolina, yeah! But I bandwagoned! You phony piece of shit, shut up! Become a Browns fan and get back to me. Anyway. And these cockroach fans will take just utter pleasure in dumping on you the second you get cocky about your team, because if you ain't a Steelers fan, if you ain't a 49ers fan, or you ain't a Patriots fan, man, they're gonna dump on you whenever they can. So, just tell Cowboys fans, what is it like to not get laid in 23 years? Because, they'll come back with, well, it took the Eagles 600 years to finally get laid. And you know what? It felt that damn good. Because seeing the Cowboys win another ring, it's going to be great for you Cowboys fans. And the day that does happen is the day that I start shitting gold bricks out my ass. But it's going to be nice. But man, nothing feels better than being starved and finally eaten. Being a virgin and finally smashing. The longer it takes, the better that shit feels, so I've heard. Anyway. Man, it just, I can't put into words how great it felt last year to have my newborn son in my arms watching Tom Brady throw an incomplete Hail Mary. Like, I can't go into words how good that felt! And you haven't seen that in 23 years! The bottom line is don't take shit from Dallas Cowboys fans. Don't take shit. Anytime they bring up the 5 rings thing, well, if you want to hit them back with something else, hit them with this. Fun fact, and you're going to Google this, and you're going to do it, and you're going to be, oh shit, he's actually right. The Cleveland Browns have as many members in the NFL Hall of Fame as the Dallas Cowboys do. But we got 5 Lombardis in the Hall of Fame. Shut up! Shh. Look, we all understand you won 5 rings. We all understand you're one of the greatest franchises in the history of the league. But when you haven't done shit in 23 years, and that's the thing too. That's the thing too. If they were at least making NFC championship games, making Super Bowls in the past 23 years, like say they went on a run like the Bills where they made 4 Super Bowls in a row, but they didn't win, but they still had 5 Super Bowls in the bank, I'd be like, damn, this is still, without a doubt, one of the greatest franchises in all of sports. But you have 3 playoff wins in the past 23 seasons. You have mediocre teams that have more playoff wins than that. What's that say about you as a franchise? God, the second the NFL installed the salary cap in '94, it began crippling teams like the Cowboys. Jerry Jones was so good, he'd be able to win more beyond 96. No more great train robbery deals for Jerry Jones. Sorry, Minnesota isn't willing to trade a boatload for Zeke. Anyway, Google up great train robbery if you don't know what that means. The whole point of this is just, don't take any shit from Dallas Cowboys fans. And to all you real Dallas Cowboys fans, like, I don't brag about the 5 rings, tell your fan base to shut the hell up. Tell the assholes in your fan base that come out of the woodwork everywhere like the cockroaches that they are to shut up, and you're embarrassing the entire fan base because you look like pathetically desperate guys that used to get laid in the 70s and 90s and have to brag about it and expect to impress someone today. You got laid today, son? Yo, I got laid in the 70s and 90s. Shut up! Shut up! Oh, man. And again, like, just try and be humble. You want to be humble. Look at the Steelers. Sorry, I had to vomit a little just trying to say that the Steelers. But believe it or not, the Steelers and their fan base is actually considerably a better fan base than what you see out of Dallas, Texas. And the suburbs, to be fair. I grew up in a suburb. Actually, in Jersey, crossed the... I was on the Delaware River. Anyway. Be humble. Be humble. Like, you don't see Steelers fans talking shit to Ravens fans. Again, you may see a few, but you don't hear it to be a resounding, yeah, you got 2 rings? Got 6. Got 3 times as many as you. Shut up, Ravens fans. No, because it's a respected rivalry. They go toe-to-toe. Oh, well. Steelers got more. Big deal. Ravens got 2. The Ravens got 2 at least in the current century. Jesus Christ. You see that pennant on the wall? The year that represents begins with a 2. When's the last time Dallas has won anything worth putting a pennant on the wall? Ooh, we got some NFC East titles. Oh, you won the NFC East. Bravo. What have you done with that? Did you get past the second round? No? Shut up then. God, do something noteworthy in a year that begins with 2, Dallas. Anyways, the bottom line here is the Dallas Cowboy fan base is full of scumbags, and real Dallas Cowboys fans should call them out, and anyone else, like Eagles fans like myself, should just tell them to move along, because they're pointless, they're pathetic, and they're very, very sad. Well, not really, but it sounds good to end with that. Hashtag 23 years. Hopefully this video lasts many years before it ages poorly. That is all.